It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 21 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, presenting the challenger, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
UFC belts on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
The fighters touch him up.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it upright.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the count.
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. All right, single collar tie now.
I mean, he's cutting him down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Oh, nice elbow.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, that's a good right hand.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight.
A little single collar tie there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
A single collar tie. Oh, nasty elbows now, DC. Hard to see if a cut's been opened up, but gotta think at some point there's gonna be some blood. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Close guard. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's the finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
So 40 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya.
Nice kick.
Oh, nice job there to land the knee strike to the body. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. I mean, geez Louise. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
All right, close guard now. Right hand on point. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Adesanya.
Now into his mount.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, big knee!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Blocks the shot.
That was good. Nice strike.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and both guys really throwing with authority. Lands flush with that right hand. Single collar tie now. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual field.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Catch your breath, breathe, listen. You can do this now. I want you to go down and put your combination straight down the middle. I need more of that.
You ready? You ready?
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Oh, and he lands yet another knee, and sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Slicing elbow lands from the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And there comes the separation now. Ooh, blocks the shot. Adesanya gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. And he landed the right hand there.
Leg kick.
Beautiful sequence of strikes there. Nice combination. Spinning back fist is there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Adesanya. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, it's in there deep. There you go. He got it. He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
And there he is, the UFC welterweight champion of the world. What a moment for